Goody? What's goody? Your boy Savage, aka Sev Cisneros. You tuning in the SEV LOCCS Hood Tales. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politic. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. Before I start this video, let me make it clear. I am not promoting the gang banging life, the culture. I am just giving a testimony. And in my experiences, maybe it will open somebody's eyes to the real and the lifestyle. Because when I think about it, I never want a youngster to go down that path, man. Before it gets out of control for a person, hopefully they can hear the words and it speaks to them. Like, it's not worth it to join the lifestyle, So I'm going to take you back to a time. We're going to do a story time. And I'm going to take you back to a time where I look back on the situation. And to be 100, I could have actually lost my life. And now that I think about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, bro, there's situations that you remember clearly. And it's like, this situation I'm about to talk about. It was one of them things where, if you know the whole backstory, you're like, you was really looking down the barrel of death, really, to be truthful. So, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man, to really think about it. And I think everybody that's ever been in the trenches or ever been a part of that life, they got a story like that. They got a story they could tell you about, almost dying, you know what I'm saying? And potentially they could have lost their life also. So let's go back to the aspect about 3-4 years ago, right? In my neighborhood, there was a lot of stuff going on between two hoods from the east side of Denver. And the hood was hot. Fools was getting into it all the time. And, these fools, they was not easing up off of each other. Because I think some factors from both neighborhoods had got dropped. They got chipped off. And it made the whole neighborhood hot, and that actually pulled in a lot of individuals that were not even from them neighborhoods, but in the hood, you either gonna be, with two different separate units. You're gonna either be with the Crips or you're gonna be with the Odies. So everybody was drawn into it. And the two neighborhoods I'm talking about is the Chicky 30s and the Odies. And at this time, a lot of OG fools, were getting out from pretty much both of the hoods. So you started seeing, them being flamboyant in the hood in different aspects. So that just made everything 10 times more worse. And in that time frame, there was a situation with some old school fool from the east side. He gets killed. And he was affiliated with, the Crips. He was affiliated with the Crips. So then at his funeral, his nephew gets killed. You know what I'm saying? And that domino effect into the retaliations and, some Odies got dropped in the meantime. But it was hot. Everybody was tripping over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get caught out of balance. Fools were pressing lines and you could have actually died behind somebody else's beast. But that's just how the hood was at the moment. It was on fire. So this night, and what's crazy is, bro, is at the time too. Thank you. My circle of individuals, we was feeling immortal out there, honestly, because we were getting W's all across the board. And we wasn't taking many losses at the time. So, we felt like, we couldn't be touched. And we were out there, honestly, careless, running with our heads cut off. And that's how we felt. So it's actually, we're doing a concert one night in the Metro. We have a concert and we do an after party. And I'm with my baby bro. And we go to this after party. And at the after party, you know what I'm saying? There's people over there. Everybody's drinking. While my brother, he's messing with this female over there. And he leaves outside. I'm in the house. While the people to, you know what I'm saying, the girl that's with my brother, their people are in the house. And I remember they try to actually warn me, and they say, hey, my uncles, you know, they actually they're from Odie's, and they don't like, you know, foods from your side. And me being cocky who I was, I kind of was like, I don't care about them foods, homie. They ain't no factors to me. And I kind of honestly got real cocky, and I really was just, you know, had that persona, just like, you know what I'm saying? We don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't taking losses at that time. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Okay, never mind. Time goes on, and I remember making some food, and I eat the food in the living room, and when I'm eating, I could remember hearing the front door pretty much come open. You know what I'm saying? And I remember 3 voices come in the house, and I'm like, oh, so now I don't recognize, it's not my brother's voice, it's some dudes. And come to find out, it was the foods that they were warning me about. They walk in, and I'm on a couch, and how the door was, pretty much it was off to the side, right? And they walk in, and you can't see the couch at first, but when they come around that couch, they just, as soon as they see me, them fools bang on me like, where you from, homie? And I said, so I hopped up, and I said, hey, bro, I'm not from Chickies, but it's whoop-de-whoop. This is where I'm from. Well, as soon as I say that, this fool cocks the heat. He had it in the waist, and he cocked his heat. And I said, oh, you're going to do me like that? Well, in that time, his other homie that was to the right, he cocks his heat. You know what I'm saying? So this fool, luckily, this fool didn't just he didn't just pop me right there. This fool says, you got 10 seconds to get out of here. So I literally walked up, and I walked past this fool, and that other fool like he actually tried to trim me, but I jetted towards the door, and I ran out the door. There, where the door was, right across the street, there's an alleyway. I dipped towards the alleyway, right? When I dipped towards the alleyway, there's a little trash can to the right, and there's a fence. I hopped the fence, and then I started hearing them fools get in the car, and they started actually driving and like playing the hunt game with me, right? And I'm running because there's a school right here too. I ran past the school. I ended up on the other side where, like, kind of by where the Curtis Park is, and there's an alley over there. I dipped through the alley, and them fools are actually chasing me through the hood. Well, it's 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm going down this alley, and I remember running in this car. Like it was like a Monte Carlo. It drives up the freaking alley where I am, and I'm stuck because there's not a way out. This fool pulls up, and as soon as he pulls up, I was like, oh man, this fool gets out, and he's like, this fool actually gave me a pass. I said, hey bro, like, it ain't even like that. He said, hey bro, just get out of here because the homies are looking for you. So I said, I'm out. I start dipping. This fool drives off, right? I go down, and somehow I creep back to the 5 Points area, and I call my brother, like, these fools really try to get me. So, you know, my brother, he picks me up, and we're on a mission now. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, long story short, there's rumor in the streets that fool that was in the house that initially cocked the heat on me, that fool had been chipping fools off. So he was really a fool that actually, you know, was a fool out there putting in work. He really was killing fools. I think if he comes up the alley, I'm done. I'm not here to talk about it. Down the road, a month after that, this fool gets killed. You know what I'm saying? The fool that was chipping fools off, he gets killed in another shooting. And I think about that, bro, because it's like, that's how fast stuff can turn. 1 minute it's good. 1 minute you feel like, you know, you can't be touched. And the next minute your life is in the hands of somebody, bro. Because if they really wanted to kill me, then fools could have just shot me in the house. But, you know, there was kids in the house. There was, you know, family members in the house. But I think, honestly, bro, if them fools had a chance, them fools would actually chip me off. And luckily, he's the fool that gave me the pass. Luckily, he gave me the pass, and he was not out there to really try to headhunt. But I think if them other dudes, them fools actually would have killed me, bro. But yeah, it's crazy, man. It's a crazy situation, a crazy story to think about. And that's what it is, man. Hope you enjoyed the story. Mahal, I salute.